Around a month ago, Korea implemented a revolutionary act meant to clamp down on corruption. There were concerns that it was too strict, that it could cause confusion and hurt businesses involved in leisure activities like golf or those selling high-end gift products. For a thorough analysis of the various effects of the anti-graft law, we turn to our Kim Hye-sung for our news feature tonight.
It's a move toward a cleaner, more transparent society. The Improper Solicitation and Graft Act, the country's most extensive anti-corruption measure to date that aims to curb corruption by imposing spending limits on gifts and meals given to Korean public officials, journalists, and teachers, went into effect on September 28th.
It's been a month since the law went into effect. How has it affected the economy, culture, and the way people interact with one another? Han Jung-hoon, a corporate employee, signed up for a table tennis club near his house earlier this month.
Since the anti-graft law has passed, our team has fewer client dinners and nights out, which means more free time for me. I like exercising, so after work, I come here twice a week to play ping pong with my wife and 2 boys.
Like Han, more Koreans have reported getting extra free time after work and are using it for hobbies. That's evidenced by a double-digit increase in sales of sporting goods like tennis and table tennis gear, as well as swimming suits between September 28th and October 23rd. But sales of equipment and accessories for golf, a relatively more expensive sport in the country, have dropped by 15% compared to the same period last year. The same goes for dining culture. While high-end restaurants in downtown Seoul saw their sales drop by around 10 to 50% over the last 3 weeks, sales of set menus at hotel restaurants priced under $25 have risen, and sales of fruits and vegetables at local supermarkets have jumped by double digits as more people opt to eat at home. In particular, sales of meat soared almost 40% as more families have time to sit down for dinner together.
These days, my daughter comes home earlier from work on weekdays, so I cook a meal for her. It's healthier and good.
Right after the anti-graft law passed, there were concerns that it would dampen consumption, with the Korea Economic Research Institute estimating that it could cost the economy $10 billion. But the law may actually have a positive effect in the long run.
Expensive restaurants and the leisure industry have been hit hard as people spend less money, but that loss has been recovered somewhat due to an uptick in other service industries and retailers. In the long run, the anti-graft law is expected to clean up the country and bring more growth.
Korea ranks 27th among OECD countries on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index with a score of 56 out of 100. And according to a survey by Korea's Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission last year, 6 out of 10 Koreans think their society is corrupt and unfair. The anti-graft law was passed to root out Korea's age-old tradition of currying favor by giving lavish gifts, golfing treats, and expensive meals.
I think it's a good move. Our company has fewer expensive client dinners and our colleagues go Dutch. I think the law can slowly change the customs and the way people interact and help root out corruption.
I think the law is a little too extensive and harsh. I mean, buying coffee or flowers for someone shouldn't be counted as an illegal act. It's just a show of gratitude.
Some say that regulating gift-giving, like giving flowers to teachers, is a bit too harsh and the law could cause inconvenience. But we are in a transition period. To help clean up corruption in our society, large and small, we need to follow the anti-graft law until it takes root.
1 month is still a short amount of time to gauge a law's effect. But the anti-graft law has set a precedent for Koreans to be more mindful about gift-giving and treating others, and the influence such details can have. Kim Hye-sung, Arirang News.